You might be wearing the wrong shoes at Disney. And relax, you can keep your Crocs. But if you're trying to park hop all day in the same shoes you wear at Walmart, your feet might learn a valuable lesson. And before anybody gets offended, this isn't a buy these shoes right now type of video. This is one Disney punk trying to save another Disney punk from limping back to your Disney hotel feeling like you just did a military ruck. So in this video, I'll be going over my favorite Disney comfort footwear, the shoes and the slides, and when to wear which. So if you're park hopping, lace them bitches up. One park, a few snacks, 1 or 2 rides, throw on the slides. Walking around Disney parks all day puts some serious miles on your footwear and your spirit. Some of you are out there doing 20,000 steps before lunch and you're wondering why your feet hurt. Brother, your shoes are about to file a complaint with Mickey. And listen, I'm not a shoe scientist. I don't know the chemical formula for the foam that they use. I don't even know what half of these companies are talking about when they're selling me these things. But what I do know is I've spent years obsessing over buying different shoes at a comfort level to see which ones would be the best for Disney parks, cruises, everyday footwear. I have a problem. And I've bought enough shoes and walked around in them long enough to know which ones are going to be Disney worthy, even when I first try them on. So today I'm breaking down my favorite Disney park shoes by category, because there's no such thing as a perfect Disney shoe. There's different shoes for different Disney days. So let's start with my park hopping warriors. Section 1, the park hopping division. If you're park hopping, rope dropping, running around from lightning lane to lightning lane, trying to make it to Epcot before your family starts a mutiny, then this category is for you. And yes, it's called park hopping. You're gonna need some cushion on those hoppers of yours. I don't know if that was inappropriate or a really bad dad joke. Maybe both. It felt weird when I was saying it. But coming in at number 1 is the Asics Super Blast 3. And the crazy part, I haven't even worn these in the parks yet, but I've been in the shoe game long enough to know when something feels special. And from the second I put these things on, I just knew that these were gonna be a park favorite. I mean, they just feel incredibly soft on feet. They're using an FF Leap foam in here that is not only super squishy, but it's bouncy, it's responsive. It makes you feel like it's kind of propelling you forward. And plus, they just look cool, dude. I love the colorway I got these in. I don't get to rock loud sneakers all the time, so when I get the chance and you come out with something with some pink and green and blue and purple, baby, count me in. And also, these things are incredibly lightweight. And somehow they still manage to feel like you're walking on a cloud, but you're stable. And you can usually feel a lot of the weight of max cushion shoes, even on the lighter end, but you really don't with these. I'm talking next to nothing. And I promise, if I was leaving for Disney tomorrow, these would probably be the first pair that I grab. And up next on my list, these are the New Balance More Foam V6. If maximum cushion is your thing, then holy shit, these are for you. These are basically mattresses with laces. The cushioning is honestly ridiculous and the upper feels great. Everything is padded for comfort. And after a long day on your feet, you would definitely notice a difference, because that max stack of foam that you're stepping on, it actually really helps. It compresses in a way that makes it feel special for your feet, like a nice little treat after a long walk. There's a reason that runners call these type of shoes recovery shoes. After a really long run, you want something to have your feet relax and feel good in, recovery. That means for us casual walkers around the park, recovery means comfort. And also for my short kings out there, I'm pretty sure these things add an extra inch or 2. You're welcome. And then finally, for that max cushion comfort, the Brooks Glycerin Max. These things actually feel crazy when I first put them on. I actually don't know how to describe the foam on there. It's almost like a gel that you step into, but it's extremely comfortable. Now, Brooks calls this their DNA tuned foam. I have no idea what that means. Don't start asking me questions about DNA. I have no idea what they're using in here, but it makes me feel like they're up to something like Jurassic Park. I don't know, but what I do know is these are incredibly comfortable. They feel great on feet, they've got a nice breathable mesh upper, and they have great support with this padded heel section. But the only downside to these, they are a little bit on the heavier side. For that light foam max cushion feeling, these got a little stomp to them. So if weight doesn't bother you, then yeah, these are an excellent choice. And now for my honorable mention, and literally I got these in today. These are the Nike Comfort Ride Easy-Ons. And yes, I just got these, but when I slipped them on, I immediately knew these are about to go crazy. There's something that feels incredible about these. I don't know what foam Nike is using on these, but that foam is super soft, and the upper is padded incredibly. This whole thing screams comfort, and on top of that, it's a good looking shoe, dude. Nike always makes good looking shoes, which comfort is important, but walking around like you're wearing orthopedic moon boots isn't always the vibe. And Nike added their easy on technology to these, meaning no more bending over and trying to strap these things on manually. You set them on the ground and you step your foot in and they're on. Having that alone, with it being super comfortable, I have a feeling this is about to be the #1 Disney walking shoe of all time. Seriously, I love these. Oh, that new shoe smell. Ugh! In category number 2, the pillow walkers. These are for people that are looking for comfort, not that crazy maximum stack of foam, just comfortable. And number 1 on that list is the New Balance Fresh Foam Trainers. And these are fantastic. Lightweight, comfortable, great foam, padding on the upper, breathable mesh. These are a good quality comfort sneaker. And the foam New Balance is using here is their Fresh Foam X. This was made popular in the 1080 V14 and 15 lines, but that was mainly for runners. New Balance took that technology and brought it to the casual side and gave us Disney fans an incredible park day shoe. The squish on these when you put them on feet, God, dude, these things feel good. And I've walked a ton in these shoes, and I always notice how good my feet feel afterwards. And that's really important on a couple thousand step day in a Disney park. These are just great, comfortable, reliable, potentially a perfect Disney day shoe. Next up on my list, the Nike Invincible Run 3s. Now I will say that since this shoe, Nike has dropped some other incredible products, even better than this shoe. And although I have a shoe collection, I also have a figure collection. And that takes priority on my money, so I can't buy them all and I go with what I got. But the Nike Zoom X foam in these still feels incredible on feet. Squishy, responsive, lightweight. And this upper is mesh, but it's got kind of like a protective quality to it that also feels really good on my feet. And on top of their comfort, they still look like a Nike. They're just Nike, bro. They look good. And again, it matters because comfort is great, but you want to flex on Donald out there in the park a little bit. Get his feathers ruffled. And then a serious personal favorite of mine, you got the Adidas Adizero Oroku. And I got mine in the Japan colorway. You know your boy loves Japan. But these things look cool as hell, bro. And Adidas is using their swirl foam technology in this shoe. And I don't know really how to describe it. It's not the softest, but it feels different from every other foam on the shoes in this list. And that makes it stand out. On top of that, it's got this really cool rocker shape. And that makes it feel like it's propelling you forward through your steps. That rolling sensation almost makes it feel like the shoe just forces you to keep pushing forward. And on long walking Disney days, that feeling is pretty cool. So with it forcing you to keep going forward, it kind of makes walking easier. So this is your best alternative to renting one of those scooters. As an able-bodied person, they're not for you. Stop it. And then a personal favorite of mine in the summer is the New Balance Rebel Fuel Cell V4s. Now they have the V5s out now, but same to me. I've tried them. I still like the V4s better. Now I don't know what kind of witchcraft that New Balance put inside the midsole here, but this fuel cell foam is incredible. It is extremely squishy and extremely responsive, and it is one of the lightest shoes I have ever put on my feet. Along with the upper, that's their Phantom Fit upper, it's almost see-through, which for a hot Disney day in the summer in Florida, dude, that's important. These shoes are definitely my go-to summer shoes in general. And then for my honorable mention, the Hoka Bondi 9s. Now I know, everybody loves Hoka. And honestly, they're good. They're really good. Hokas have just never been my favorite. But ironically, they're the shoe that started the journey to my comfort shoe addiction. So I do owe them some respect. The Hoka Bondi 9s are incredibly good. They're soft, they're responsive, they feel great on feet, and their padding in the upper is incredible, along with a breathable mesh on the top. But these do feel incredible, and the colorway I got in these are also pretty dope. And tons of people swear by these shoes, especially runners that use them for recovery. Again, we should take note of that. This is a perfectly good shoe for a good Disney day. If you're a Hoka fan, the Bondi 9s are pretty damn good for a park day. And then this last section, this is for the casual Disney park days. So let's talk about a completely different Disney park day. You're not park hopping, you're not rope dropping, you're not running from lightning lane to lightning lane. You're having a chill day. One park, maybe a long hotel break, some foods, a couple of rides, that's it. This is where slides and clogs shine. And yes, my Croc crowd, settle down. This is where the Crocs get their moment. But first up on the list, and a personal favorite of mine, is the Yeezy YS01 slides. Now this one is Ye's latest drop. Since his split up with Adidas, he was still able to retain the blueprint for the Yeezy slides. I gotta say, they're pretty much exactly the same. You're missing the Adidas logo in there. But dude, just as comfortable, and still my all-time favorite slide. It's so soft and it's simple, and it's just one piece of foam construction. Slide on, slide off. And honestly, when I put these things on, I don't want to take them off. They're super soft and squishy, but they're supportive. They're firmer than you might think they are, but not enough to say that they're not the most comfortable, because to me, they are. And I'm not the only one. I've kind of got my family hooked now too. Everybody wants some Yeezys. And then the runner-up, the pair that almost made me change my mind on the Yeezys. This is the Adidas Adi-Slide sandals. And good God, they're comfortable. Not only do you have a super soft bed for your feet, but it's encased around this really nice rubber that's almost like a translucent jello. When you step into that squish and that rubber kind of cups your feet, it feels like you're stepping into a hug. It does feel incredible. And on top of that, with the top being adjustable, it's a game changer. No more trying to slide in uncomfortably, especially if you're wearing socks and worried about them bunching up. You just put your foot in there and adjust it to your liking. But wow, these are incredible. And honestly, the look of them is pretty dope, dude. I happen to really like these. They're unique. You don't see a lot of stuff out there like this. And I gotta give it to Adidas. They're doing some really cool stuff. But these slides, man, they're comfortable. You want to talk about a chill day? Throw these on, bro. You'll feel chill just wearing them. Finally, Crocs, the old reliable. Cruise ship, pool deck, sun, rain, socks, no socks, Crocs don't care. And honestly, neither do I. These things are popular for a reason. And they do have tons of different options, with different comfort levels as well. You could get the most squishy ones, the most comfortable ones, or you could rock some regular Crocs. you're not going to go wrong with any pair of Crocs that you choose. They're great. But if you're going to Disney in the summer, I'd maybe leave out your Chew Crocas. And all the Star Wars fans out there know these are elite, bro. But that Wookiee fur in there gets a little hot. Now look, there isn't a perfect Disney shoe. There's not a perfect Disney backpack. There's not a perfect Disney trip. The trick is figuring out what kind of Disney day you're having. And whatever you do, take care of your feet, because the difference between a magical Disney day and a miserable Disney day sometimes starts right here. Now let me know in the comments what your favorite Disney shoe is. And if you're one of those people that walks 20,000 steps in flip-flops, I genuinely want to hear your story, because that's insane. Stop that. But if you want to save your feet from hurting and you were stressing about what shoes to get, hopefully this helps. So let's take the stress that people are feeling about Disney, including just buying shoes, and let's bury it. Let's revive the magic, and together, let's rock that park, baby.